Okay, so if you're feeling kind of stuck, maybe a bit burned out, or feels
Yeah.
like your usual get up and go is just, well, gone, this deep dive is definitely for you.
Yeah, we're digging into how to basically reignite that motivation when it seems to vanish.
Especially when life gets hectic,
Yeah,
juggling everything, maybe hitting that midlife point.
absolutely. And that feeling suddenly hitting a wall when you're managing a career, family, maybe your own goals, it's so common.
Right. It feels like a personal failure sometimes.
It really can. But the sources we explored, they really stress that this dip is actually, pretty normal. It's part of life's flow.
Not a sign you're doing something wrong.
Exactly. Happens even to people you'd imagine are just always on.
Okay, that's reassuring. And the good news is there are practical things you can actually do.
Totally. We've pulled out some really actionable steps from the material. Think of it like a roadmap back.
A roadmap, I like that. And we've got little takeaways for each step too, right?
Yeah.
Stuff you can try today.
Yep. Try this for each key insight.
All right, let's get into it. So the first big idea seems to be just acknowledging the slump, like actually accepting it.
Pretty much, don't panic. It's so easy to beat yourself up about it.
Oh yeah, been there.
But psychologists suggest this lack of motivation is often just a signal. Maybe you're exhausted, maybe stressed, maybe just bored with the routine.
So fighting it, trying to power through might not be the best first step.
It can actually make things worse. Acceptance is key. Like Brene Brown talks about her midlife unraveling. She didn't just ignore it. She kind of leaned into it.
Interesting. So that helped her understand why it was happening.
Yeah, it could be your mind, maybe your body saying, hey, time for a pause or maybe even a change.
Okay, so practically speaking,
Mm.
how does someone practice that acceptance right now? What's the try this?
So based on what we read, a simple action is next time you feel that motivation, just drain away, pause.
Just stop for a sec.
Yeah. Take a minute, maybe two. Try to name what you're feeling. Tired, overwhelmed, something else.
Write it down maybe.
Or just sit with it. And remind yourself, this feeling, it's likely temporary. It's a signal, not, your new permanent state.
Okay, that feels manageable. So once you've kind of accepted the dip, where do you go from there? How do you find that spark again?
Well, often the next step is about reconnecting with your why.
Your purpose.
Exactly. Motivation often fades when our goals lose that personal meaning, We get stuck on autopilot, doing things just because we feel we should.
Right, ticking boxes.
The sources really emphasize aligning what you do with what actually genuinely matters to you.
Like finding something that really lights you up. I think you mentioned Vera Wang.
Yeah, great example. She had whole careers before designing wedding dresses, figure skating, fashion editing. Then at 40, pivots to bridal design, something that clearly sparked her passion.
And shows it's never too late for that shift.
Definitely not.
So how can someone listening figure out their why? Or check if their current path still fits? What's the try this here?
Okay, a practical step is think about your core values, like what's really important to you. Creativity, helping people, learning, security.
Okay.
Jot down maybe 2 or 3 that feel most important right now. Then look at the area where you're feeling unmotivated. Does it line up with those values?
And if not?
Brainstorm one tiny adjustment, or maybe one new thing you could try that does connect with the value. That deep resonance, that's powerful fuel.
Okay, but what if you know what you should do, you even know why, but you just can't make yourself
Yeah.
start? You're waiting for the feeling.
Yes. The waiting game, that's a classic trap.
Right.
And the sources are pretty clear on this. Don't wait for motivation to strike.
Really.
Yeah. Action often creates the motivation, not the other way around. The trick is to start incredibly small.
Just do something, anything, even if you don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Like Mel Robbins' 5-second rule, counting down and just moving.
Precisely. That tiny, deliberate action breaks the inertia. It gets you unstuck.
So try this about starting small.
It's super simple, but effective. Pick one task you've been putting off. Just one.
Okay.
Set a timer for, say, 5 minutes. Work only on that task for just those 5 minutes. You can stop after.
Just 5 minutes.
Often, just starting is the hardest part. That little commitment, it can build surprising momentum.
That makes sense. And you don't have to do all this alone, right? I remember the sources mentioning support.
Oh, absolutely crucial. Trying to just power through a slump by yourself, it's exhausting.
Yeah.
Leaning on friends, family, maybe finding an accountability buddy, it can make a huge difference.
Like Stanley, right?
Yeah,
Ready to quit comics, but his wife encouraged one last try his way.
exactly. And look what happened to the Fantastic Four. Or J.K. Rowling dealing with depression while writing Harry Potter.
Mhm.
Getting professional help was vital. Support matters.
So what's the action step for finding support?
Okay, try this. Think of one person, just one. Friend, partner, colleague, someone who could be supportive. Maybe just share a little about what you're struggling with. Or ask if they'd be willing to check in with you on one small goal. That external connection, really motivating.
Got it. And finally, sort of underpinning all of this is energy, right? Protecting your actual energy. Burnout is real.
You really can't pull motivation out of an empty tank. It's just not there.
Like Ariana Huffington learned the hard way.
Definitely. Prioritizing sleep, managing stress, taking actual breaks. These aren't like optional extras. They're fundamental.
The basics we often neglect when we're busy.
Totally. And the sources also mention checking in physically sometimes. Nutrient issues can sometimes feel like apathy. Worth considering if it feels persistent.
So taking care of yourself is actually part of regaining motivation. Try this here.
Do a quick energy check-in right now. Are you getting enough sleep? Eating okay? Taking any real breaks during the day?
Be honest with yourself.
Yeah. Then pick just one small self-care action. Maybe aiming for bed 15 minutes earlier tonight. Or stepping outside for 5 minutes. Just one thing, and commit to doing it today.
Okay, so let's quickly recap the main strategies.
Right. Accept the slump. Don't judge it. Reconnect with your why, or maybe try something new. Start really small to build momentum.
Lean on your support network.
And protect your basic energy. Sleep, breaks, the fundamentals.
And it's worth remembering these slumps. They aren't always just dead ends. They can be like pit stops.
Or even catalysts, right? Forcing a reassessment, maybe leading to positive changes.
Yeah. Think about Colonel Sanders starting KFC in his 60s. Or Julia Child's cooking career taking off near 50. Vera Wang at 40.
It really underscores that idea. It's never truly too late to go after what matters to you.
Absolutely. So here's the final challenge for you listening. Pick just one of those simple try this actions we talked about today.
Just one small step.
And do it. Like right after this deep dive, see what happens. That one small action might be all it takes to start building that momentum again. You've got this.